This section right here could easily become a face plant. Well, here I am again. Just got to get up this hill, still have gas left. I'm being treated for exercise-induced asthma. Still climbing. Mountain always wins. Here, we keep climbing. Going up. Okay, that's the false summit before the false summit. Here I am again, warming up for the Mystic Mountain Run. This is the 54th running of the Mystic Mountain Run, which makes it the oldest trail run in South Dakota and a second oldest race in South Dakota, I believe. Where I'm at is I'm up here doing a little warm-up walk jog on the Nicholson Trail, and here's these really neat old railroad tunnels. Now the tunnels for mountain bikes, runners, and so forth. So this is pretty interesting. I think there's another tunnel up here and one down the road somewhere else. Two weeks ago, I had my real terrible run DNF'd on the Black Hills Ultra 50 mile. There's a video about that if you want to watch somebody suffer. So it's 2 weeks later. Since that time, I have been to the chiropractor twice and had my blood drawn and went to the medical doctor. And we're not sure what's wrong with me, but something's wrong with me according to my blood tests. Because 1 year ago I had a perfect blood test, and not so much right now. So I'm being treated for exercise-induced asthma. We'll see how that goes, and we're going to see how I do today. But I'm still going to go for it, give it the old college try, see what happens when I come out the other end. So here we go. Let's go get it. Cool.
Yeah.
My number and my age are
there you go, they match.
If you cross the creek more than twice, you're lost. Ready? Go!
And 23. First mile. Plenty fast for what I've been going through in the last 3 weeks. Feel pretty comfortable. We'll check in later on that. Note about the course, if you've never ran this before, first 2 miles is basically pretty gradual on this gravel road, and then approximately the 2 mile mark it turns into trail running and gets real interesting. Coming in to basically a ghost town of Mystic. There's that cool old log cabin church, and again, for people that maybe never run this before, right here's an important right hand turn, and shortly we'll be going up a single track for about 3/4 of a mile, and you definitely call it uphill. Going up. My second mile was 11:38. Now we're on the Bright Angel Trail for about 3/4 of a mile. I think I can do this in about 14 minutes. Hiking it strong. We'll see. About 8 minutes into this hill, into Bright Angel. Ran a little bit back there, but not much. Mostly hiking. That's what I plan on doing here. Still climbing. Maybe I can run a little here. Yep. This is not where the race is made or lost. Just got to get up this hill and still have gas left. For those who have done this and blocked it out of their mind, or maybe haven't done this, when you reach that rock, you're real close to the top. Until then, don't think about it. Reached the top of Bright Angel in 36 minutes. I couldn't ask for more than that. That's as scheduled, I think. That was good. Now we're gonna go down, 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 across the creek, and then the real uphill starts after the creek. Oh, we're gonna go down. I was gaining on some people on the way up. We'll see if I can keep up with them on the down. Here we go. This section right here could easily become a face plant or a 5-point stance. She's loose rock, pine needles, very steep, and I better shut off the half a mile to the creek crossings, 2 creek crossings. As everyone knows that's been here. If you've not been here, this section, if you're a good downhill runner on a little bit of technical turf, should make up a little time here. That's what I'm trying to do. Try to make a little time, because boy, the work begins after the creek. Doesn't look like much of a creek this year, but there is a little water. We're just going to move right on through here. There's another crossing just up ahead. Just past the creek. It's 48 minutes and 3.5 miles. And now, this, I'm gonna take just a second to walk here, because I know what I'm in for. I'm in for 3 tough miles. If you haven't done this before, this section is where you make or break your time. The rest of it's hard too, but here it keeps climbing up to even higher for elevation than Bright Angel, and of course it's longer than Bright Angel. As they say, no hill for a climber. This aid station is right at 4 miles in. Thank you guys. I'm good. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate all your help. Happy with this so far. I've been able to keep a pretty decent relaxed run pace. Just past that aid station, I must have hit the 4 mile mark at around 57. That's okay. That's what I got in me today. Got to keep pushing. working my way to what I call the false summit. Should be pretty soon. All right, this is the false summit before the last summit. Hit this in 5.1 miles from the starting line. Now what I have to do is make hay on this downhill, gut it out on the uphill, and then run that last downhill in as hard as I can. So let's go get it. Been climbing again for a bit. Up where that water cooler is, that is the last summit. Then she's basically downhill to the finish line. My watch says I'm coming up on about 6 miles here. So now I gotta push. I'm already, last year I did 125. I'm almost at 125 already. But let's get all we can get. Even though I am not gonna beat last year's time, I don't care. I feel good. I'm running like a runner. I'm enjoying the event. And I got a big shout out to my 2 chiropractors that worked on me since I failed miserably on the Black Hills Ultra. And my doctor, Dr. Hennies. Got a shout out to her. She got me back to breathing again. And I'm here running the Mystic Mountain for probably my, well, at least 30th time. And 16th in a row. And being the stubborn old fool that I am, I at least broke down and asked for help. And I am so glad I did. I'll probably be about 10 minutes slower than last year, but that's okay. Again, a shout out to my chiropractors and my doctor. I'm happy to be here today. I always feel that basically it's over when I hit this little dip in that slight uphill. Then she's down to the finish line, and pretty soon I'll be on the patio drinking beer and telling everybody how great I am. It's gonna be fun. In seriousness, I had a great run today. So happy to get my legs back and not hurt everywhere, and happy to be able to breathe. So let's finish this baby. Here we go. Really happy. That last mile was a 12-minute mile. Just running relaxed on in. This will be it until Tammy films me crossing the finish line for I think the 16th year in a row. Woo!